Okay, so we have seen that an inequality compares two expressions using these symbols, and we say this is less than if the number we compare is to the left, and this is greater than, this is less than or equal to, and or this is greater or equal to. Now symbols, and here we're going to have meaning, and here we are going to have word or phrase which represent these symbols. Here we have these symbols as I have said: less than, greater than, less or equal to, greater or equal to. So excuse me, the meaning of this is as I have said. So you're going to see that that is less than, and we are going to see that some words or phrases used are fewer than, below, and some other more. We have is greater than. This symbol here is greater than. The percent is greater than if the number is here. If the number is to the left of it, is greater than the number which is in the right. The words of phrase here is more than, above, etc., and some other words which are used in those. And we have this one here, which means is less than or equal to. The words or phrase used there are at most, no more than. These are very common words used there. Next one is equal to, greater than or equal to. Okay, these are words, at least, no less than. Now, an inequality that contains a variable is an algebraic inequality. If it contains a variable, I will call it the algebraic inequality. Okay, so these are additional example translating word phrases into inequalities. Write an inequality for each situation, right? So we have seen um, what meaning the symbol carries, and some phrases and words used in inequality. There are at least 35 people in the gym. So translating these word phrases into inequalities. Okay, what inequality are we going to have here? Okay, can you try it? Can you try it yourself and see? There are at least 35 people in gym. At least here. There are at least. So you see, we say let P be equal to the number of people in the gym. So at least greater or equal. So P is greater or equal to 35. At least means greater than or equal to. That is what we saw. At least this stands for that. The carton holds at most 12 eggs. The carton holds at most 12 eggs. Okay, what do you think is going to be the inequality here? Okay, as I see. Can you figure out? Can you think before I pop my answer here? All right, I'm popping the answer. Now see here, we say let E be the number of eggs the carton holds. Then the carton holds at most 12 eggs. So that is, yes, at most means less than, equal to. Therefore, if that is the case, it means these eggs must be less or equal to 12 in a carton. Okay, so the carton holds at most 12 eggs, at most not more than 12 eggs. So it must be equal to 12 or less than 12. So this is what it carries. All right. Let us look for some more examples, like to write an inequality for each situation. There are at most 10 gallons of gas in the tank. There are at most 10 gallons of gas in the tank. There are fewer than 10 yards of fabric left. Okay. So again, we are going to look at this together. Write an inequality for each situation. And please let us move together, because after these two, I'll give you some questions. So there are at most 10 gallons of gas in the tank. Okay. Okay. Let G be the number of gallons of gas. This is our G, number of gallons. So at most means what? It means less than or equal to, not more than. It means less. At most means less than. All right. So what is the inequality? Here it is. So gallons must be less than or equal to 10. So 10 is the highest number of gallons. So it is G is less or equal to 10. So there are at most 10, at most, not more than 10 gallons. So gallons less than 10. This is what it means. Please be careful with these words. At most, at least, fewer than. Okay, there are fewer than 10 yards of fabric left. Okay. Let Y equal to the yards of fabric. And then fewer than means what? Means less than. Therefore, Y is less than 10. So that is what it means. Now, I hope now you have the full picture of how to translate words into um, into algebraic inequalities. So please, now it's your turn. You move to the given questions and then you do them. You do them before we move ahead. Thank you.